Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Hopefully, this is going to be our last Cateau video. Because like I said, the series is pretty short, and we are getting Olive and Mike pretty soon, and we're just waiting for Scruffy, which I think we're going to see in a couple seconds. So, lemon curd games, I like that. It's fun thing to say. But let's continue. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I bet we're gonna see Scruffy. There are slow news days and there are dead news days. I need to get something published today or my boss will get my own something. Might as well have a stroll and see if I can at least find something worth writing about. The city the city beautiful lit in the dark as I find my way down to the towpath is probably one of the present sports around here. Another advantage it has gone for is the fact that for some acorn reason almost nobody ever goes there reading reading it a quiet place for thoughts to be had. Hang on a moment. What's that sound? My friends blah 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 blah. Oh, Scruffy, are you okay? Four of them seems to be working together against a somewhat large, rounded-looking one. Could it be the same one as from the other day? Yeah, Scruffy. It looks like it, and it appears to be in trouble. Alright, let them resolve it among themselves. Probably not good there. Try to interrupt the fight. I'm gonna go wild. Oh, seems like he liked it. I didn't think he would like that one. For against one is hardly supporting, so why not even the odds a bit? I have a bottle of water in my bag and I'm not afraid to use it. I run at the scruffle. Hey, they don't pay much attention. They don't pay me much head though. I unscrew the cork of my doomsday device and unleash a raging torment at the cats. Well, at least as much of a raging torment as a bottle would allow. While my aim is not perfect, I do manage to hit the four upstairs, but the older cat ends up being calorie damage in the process. The youngsters dart into the night, hissing with despair, and the remaining cat stays with me. It stands alert and stares at me with those piercing eyes. I can't say it looks cheerily happy at the presence. Breaking eye contact with a nod, it starts to clean off the water with its tongue. Huh, maybe that cat is at least a little bit appreciative for the help. It's hard to tell, and that leaves me feeling of like both the conquering hero and the ill-will villain. In the end, I think it does know that I was trying to help. I stay for a good while, making sure that the pack of rascals don't return. In the moment I should come up. Yes, okay. So, you guys ready? We have Oh, I gotta come over here. We have Scruffy. Scruffy. Right? Yeah, pretty sure. That spelled right. I'm pretty sure. Scruffy. More time passes before I address the cat in a relaxing tone. Okay, Scruffy, time for me to go. I've got to go to work. I got I got work to do, but I'll see you around. I turn around and continue on my walk down along the canal. A few months later, I notice a shadow out the corner of my eye by my left foot. Is he following me? Are we going to bring him home? Looking down, I find that Scruffy has decided to come along. We follow the candle in silence, a feeling of mature respect in the air. Maybe we have something in common after all. A few more minutes go by before the cat stops sitting by the water once again. I feel oddly complete to find a justify for staying here. Clean up garbage. Oh! A soda can distract me from the cat. This place is beautiful. How can people decide to just drop whatever rubbish they're carrying here of... I thought you said no one comes here. Okay. They were strong enough to carry it when it was full. Why is it so impossible to do? That's a good point. Oh my god. I'm adjusting my microphone. 1 second, sorry. There's even a garbage bin right there. More than mildly annoyed, I stuffed the can in my bag to recycle later, ending up picking the other items and putting them in the bin. Scruffy follows me around with his eyes as I do. With just a moncron of effort and a minute or two, the spot looks much better. Scruffy stands up, walks over a bit, and sits down next to a piece of paper. Missed this, did ya? Thank you for the invisible convert. I make an exchange bow before realizing it's a cat. Somewhat endorsing, I grab the paper with a hesitation, really thinking about how much it was and moments are close nearby. A thought strikes me. Clear, I'm also am sort of a cat's choice like Ro. And if so, this must be test or some other presence thing like that, right? I chuckle quiet to myself. If I tried to touch Scruffy, I might for real lose my hand, as well as most of my arm, and possibly my face. But why is it so tempting? Offer food to... Oh! Well, I got the paper. I can make things crumbling in my hand. I flick it around. Wait, I want to see what happens if I touch him. Do I go all the way back? It's alright, it's alright. But I want to see what happens if I touch him. So we're just going to quickly come like this. We're going to pour water on them. Cool, cool, cool. We like fast forward. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Okay, we're going fast forward. Alright, we're gonna name Scruffy again real quickly. Scruffy. Nope. Scruffy. Cool. Alright, we're gonna clean up garbage. Alright. Oh, I could. Ooh. In one hand, I crouch down for another and reach out for a turn. Scruffy sits still and follows my hand moments with that look I never quite interpret. Impress? 1 second, y'all. Okay. It's all or nothing. For glory, for honor, and to pretend this cement. I reach for the top of its head and touch its roughy fur. We've heard from a long time of living on the streets. I scratch the scruffy hair on its shoulders, and Scruffy turns me with a distant glare. Scruffy might not be exactly unfriendly as approach, but would indicate. But then looks again but then again, looks can be deceiving and all that. I don't want to push it any further, and I'm satisfied with that. The cat must have at some point been close to humans as well. Even I, in my utter incompleteness, can tell that this isn't just a feral rover. While certainly not the smoothest of friendship, I get the feeling that Scruffy is at least somewhat less unidentified towards me. Scruffy and I would have to part ways for now, but I'm looking forward to meeting him again. Once back at work and spring hits me, I could always write about little pieces about the issues of abandoning cats around the city. After all, I never noticed before, so bringing it to light might result in some good. Yay, I think we got somewhere with Scruffy. Touching him was a little it was dangerous, but I did it. I didn't think feeding him treats, but it looked like he well fed for himself. Here we go. Returning home in the morning, I'm wet with a surprise. Look through my pockets for my keys, only to find none. I must have dropped them somewhere. With a resisting, I knock slightly on the door. A short while, Roselle opens it with a surprised look on her face. I'm just gonna say this episode gonna be a little longer because I want to get the whole thing finished today. So we gotta get 3 cats in my house today. She looks tired. I'm not sure if I woke her up or however. I dropped my keys. Oh, I'll have to go looking for them after I had time to sleep. Are you going anywhere? No, not really. With with that, we separate into our respective rooms. We're going to sleep. She looks tired. I forgot to point out the Mario thing again. You guys probably saw it, but I'm gonna point it out next time I head to my living room. I don't know what my room looks like. We know what Roselle's room looks like. We know what the kitchen, kind of. We've seen a little bit of kitchen, and we know what the living room looks like, but we don't know my room. I go to the bakery during the afternoon this time around, so as the bakery won't be open in the weekend due to the move. So this will be the last time I go to this alley. During the walk, I'm sure to keep my eyes peeled in case I drop my keys here, but I'm fairly sure I didn't. Olive! I want to see Olive. I want to bring Olive home. I enter the bakery and I almost feeling a little nostalgia as I look around. It it wouldn't change my routine that much to go to the new place, but I'm a little bit worried about Olive. I asked the owner about when she had. Oh, sorry, y'all. I asked the owner about it when she hands me my bread. Sorry. I'll. Will you bring the cat along with you to your new place? The owner gently shakes her head. We don't get to see the owner. I want to see the owner. I also want to see what I look like. I want to see what the owner looks like and what I look like. There is no good place for it to stay at the new bakery, and we can't let it inside. Isn't there anyone that can take it home then? We have tried that, but it's gotten really angry and anxious when we try to carry it away. I really like it. It really likes it with us, but when push comes to shove, we have no choice but to force it to. I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Have you seen a pair of keys, by the way? I dropped them. I dropped them somewhere. You see, we're connected. I haven't, but I was sure to be on the lookout. The owner smiles resentfully and continues to work. Bye. I have to leave the bakery feeling ill at ease. Olive! Okay. I walk up to Olive and I notice that it looks a bit uneasy, but cheers up some when it sees me. The cat must know that something's going on. I should at least try to comfort it some before I go. No, if I know anything about Olive, Olive did not like to play, so we're gonna pet it gently for a while. Cuddles are the best cure for anxiety. I sit down next to its little bed and reach out my hand to caress its head. Olive closes its eyes, purring, and we sit like that for a while. We can't leave Olive without anyone caring for it. It feels weird to think of the cat being anywhere else but here in the back alley. This is his home. I keep a close eye on the cat. It's looking much happier after some cuddles. A thought starts to play in my mind. What if I could take Olive home? What? Yeah, that's just like. Why do you think about that earlier, girl? Olive seems like a cat like most people. Sure, that might be a perspirant, but I feel like we have a little bit of a special bond. I've gotten better with cats, I think, and I know Roselle owned cats in the past, so we would be able to care for it. Our apartment is big enough, and my incomes isn't too bad. I could be double. It couldn't be. Oh, I don't. I I missed it. Let's try it out. It will depend on if Olive likes me or the bakery more internally. Olive inches closer to my hand and snuggles it close to it. I stroke it gently with my free hand. You're free call. Yes. I roll up my sleeves and scratch the knuckles and give myself enjoy. Blah 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 blah. It makes Olive a happy, not so little cat. Yeah, it makes Olive a happy big cat. I begin by scratching behind the cheeks. I run my fingers through the thick fur and give it a scratch from the ears to the chin. I move my hand down to the chest and the neck, digging into the fluffy chest hair. When I scratch the fur over its shoulders, I notice its front paws claw the quilt under it in comfort. The cat rolls over, exposing its tummy, and I give Olive a proper belly rub. Olive must feel spoiled to bits after that. The cat resumes on its back, eyes closed, but then gives me a glance. The look seems to say, "Oh, you finished already?" Olive moved. "Oh, you finished already? Weren't you supposed to feel? Oh, mm, oh, you finished already? Weren't you supposed to feel bad?" That's his voice. Olive chases after my hand, demanding to receive more pets, even though it's been at it for a minute already. When I don't immediately complete, it looks at me with those puppy eyes. Aww. Olive certainly seems to want to keep me around, but it isn't enough for it to be willing to follow me home. I like to give it. Okay. Ooh, it might just be that the best to pick it up and see how it feels about it. It should give me an idea of how interest Olive is coming with me. I stroke the cat's back and draw a quick breath, readying myself. I gently let my hand find a grip around Olive's body, lift the cat up, and cradle it in my arms. Yes, Olive. Olive shifts around and, after some adjustment, remains still and at peace. I pet it gently with the one hand I can still somewhat move, waiting for a moment as I look for any further reactions from the cat. It seems to be fine. Olive purrs softly and seems peaceful in my arms. Yes, cat completed. It certainly seems more comfortable than I am. My arms are gonna grow tired carrying this thing. To test that Olive is certainly okay with me, I walk with it all the way out of the alley. I receive no complaints from the cat even when it takes away further from its home. Then I walk back into the alley. I'll have to tell the owner in the bakery that I take Olive home with me. I hesitate at the door, but I don't want to drop the cat now, so I walk in with my cat in my arms. The owner will have to excuse me, but it's a special occasion. Yeah, like I'm taking her home with me the one time, and you're leaving this place. So the owner's eyes open in surprise when she sees us. Well, well, would you look at that? I'm giving her a voice. Seems like our little charmer has been charmed itself. It seems like it doesn't mind coming with me, if that's fine with you guys. Is that fine with you guys? Of course. We couldn't be happier that it find a proper home. And knowing it's you makes it feel even better. Does Rosiel know about this? No, I'm just hoping she won't mind. The owner lets out a huge laugh. I can't imagine she even would. Say hello for me. I will, and I will keep you updated on Olive. That's what I call it, by the way. Olive. It's a shooting name. Olive and I bid our farewells to the old bakery in the alley. We got a cat. We got a cat. Ooh, we're bringing it home. We got a cat. Olive was probably the easiest cat to get. I never found my keys, so that must be down the cowl. First, however, I must break the news to Rose. Everyone surprised her. Wouldn't hurt. It would be fun to see her face when I break the news. I snuggle against Olive, making sure it feels comfortable during the walk home. I don't get any complaints even when we have to go further away from its old home. I walk up the stairs to its new one and take a deep breath before opening the door. Roselle, I got a surprise. It isn't locked to Roselle's home. I walk up to Rose's room and knock on her door. Roselle, can I come in? I got a big surprise. Sure. I was like, sure. Oh, you're. Uh, good to see you all changed. I slip inside and I'm sure my excitement is visible all over my face. Roselle doesn't take notice, however. Her eyes are set on my precious carrot. Corgish? Whatever. Olive? Well, Is that the cat? What is the cat doing here? You know the bakeries are moving. The bakers are moving place, so Olive's looking for a space to stay, and we got plenty of space right here. My thoughts exactly. I drop the cat, and it looks around the room. It locks eyes with Roselle, and it walks up to her feet. It walks up to her and strokes his body against her legs, begging for cuddles. She gives in and crouches down, giving it all the pets it wants. I guess I have to scurry off and get some things like cat food and such. Get diet food. We have to watch his weight. Well, also need a litter box, cat litter, unscented, some toys, purposely one with stick and one with a. That's too much for me to remember. Write me a list, will you? I will. I head out, and after a few minutes, I get a message over a long list. I managed to find nearly all the things she had mentioned and drop them off at home before heading straight back and out and down to the cow. I'm gone for quite long enough without my keys, and I have to find them. Okay, we gotta get Scruffy. As I get to the towpath, it's already becoming dark. I'm placing my hopes on that the setting sun will hit the keys just right and make the. I don't think so, girl. I keep my eyes peeled on the ground, making my way back. Making my way back to the workplace along the canal. A hunch makes me look back, and certainly I spot Scruffy following me with the silent steps. Hi, Scruffy. I wonder for how long he's been doing that, or why. Possibly to keep an eye on anyone in its turf. The cat keeps stalking me a slight distance, and I ignore it the best I can. My keys are the top priority right now. I walk the entire towpath without spotting them. I guess I'll walk back, check some of the busier areas more carefully. I spot that Scruffy has stopped following me and playing with something next to the edge. Good thing. I bet it's my keys. Yeah, I bet it's my keys. If it might be my keys, I can't wait a little longer. The cat's running. Yep, I hear key noises. When I get closer, I get better. Wait! Those are my keys, Scruffy's playing. Yeah, those are my keys, Scruffy's playing with. Told ya. I can't believe cats managed to. I can't believe Scruffy. What are you talking about, the cat? I can't believe Scruffy managed to find them. I don't have the time to take a sigh of relief before the cat pokes the keys inches too close to the door. I must do something quickly. Walk up and grab the run nearly slowly and try to keep its attention. I reach out my hand and make it but still. I hunch slightly and walk closer slowly, carefully, not to agitate the cat. No, not to agitate Scruffy. It looks at me momentarily before losing interest and looking down at the keys again. Now that Scruffy, now they're Scruffy, let's not be hasty. I watch as the paw closes in the bundle. Scruffy! I leap forward, it's too late. Yeah, it's sad. I kneel down at the edge and looking down. The water is way too dark, deep for me to possibly find my keys. I guess I'll try to corpse. Until then, I have to contract with Rose get a new lock for my. Something drifted past me, and quite my blushing thought. Wait, what? Oh yes, my mom got me a cork on the thing. Yes, I remember now. Yes. It's my keys, yes. With them safe in my hand, I couldn't snap it without being ignored. You're lucky that they didn't sink you now. Go home, hang out with the little cat, play with the cat. Okay. Kinda scary. Drop the keys, drop them. Maybe Scruffy just likes to push things off the edge. I mean, even if he does, I can still get them. An opportunity to give the trophy away. No, we're going back. There's no debate. We're going back. We're going back for Scruffy. No, Scruffy. 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 I'm sad. I lost Scruffy. Oh my god. You're coming with me? Uh, oh my god. I didn't think the day would come. I was so surprised when I saw him there. I was like, oh look, Olives are there. Oh, Scruffy has stopped and is looking at me and watching. Having said goodbye, oh, Scruffy, come ahead. Ro, we have a visitor. It takes Rose a moment to manage to make it. Oh, why is it going so? Oh, I see. Stop, please. She freezes as she spots Scruffy and turns around to shove Olive back into her room and close the door. What's going on? Not sure, but it decided to follow me home. Why did you lock Olive away? We can't just throw two cats who don't know each other together and expect things to go well. That's a good point. There's a there's a process for these things, you know? Can't say I don't know. How does it work? Can't say I don't know. How does it work? Look, wait, I forgot to point out. Mario. Wow. Okay. You know, to gradually introduce them to each other. At first, they will just have to meet through my door, so they will have a chance to get used to each other personally. So Scruffy can say, if it wants to, I won't be the one to kick it out. We'll need another bowl, though, and Scruffy should probably have some richer food. I'll get that tomorrow, then. I notice her actions shift towards the sofa and how her eyes slowly set off Scruffy. The cat's eyes the new humans with suspicion, but I know Roselle can get the barrier down in no time. I don't want to discourage her work, so I leave her to it. I'll buy things before my walk tomorrow. Alright, we're gonna go to sleep. We only have Mike left. I really hope. I was so surprised when Scruffy was following me. I honestly did not think he would follow me, and I didn't think I thought we lost him, but no, we got Scruffy. All right, come on, Mike. You're the last one. I think I played it good last time we met each other. So I bought the new things, and I'm heading out for my Sunday stroll. By the looks of it, it's morning. Scruffy and Roselle are getting along well, so I'm not slightest a bit worried over leaving them alone. As I near the pear tree, I peel my eyes trying to spot a certain kitten, Mike. I'll most likely find it in the usual spot, but I don't. Trust it not to have moved. I see the tree in the distance and it's growing closer as I walk. There's no kitten to. Oh, did I play it wrong? I reached the corner and circled around, but I can't. Oh no! Maybe it's actually got home. No! If that. I asked him no because it got home. If that's. Oh, okay. Scruffy? Scruffy. No. Alright, I'm too focused on Scruffy. Mike? The next meow I can tell comes from above, and I look up. Mike! What are you doing up there? Mike looks down at me from a high up branch in the tree. What is it? Yeah, what are you doing up there? It doesn't look very safe. I have to climb the tree, but expecting for the first part, it looks pretty easy but climbable. No, we're going. Okay. I'll look around, finding a wheelbarrow carried garbage bin around the corner. I'll put it back when I'm done with it, but for now I'll pull it up next to the tree. Carefully not to be scared the kitten any further, I climb up the bin. From there, it's not too great of a risk to find footing at the lowest branch. I look up at the kitten, stares back at me, meowing manly and visibly scared. Someone must have startled it here, and it doesn't know how to get back down. It looks at me, and I'm fairly sure it recognized me. Climb to it with caution. Oh, okay. Mike is scared of the substance, but it sees no sign of me being the source of any of its fright. Hello there, Mike. Mike, it's just me. I talk to it as I slowly make my way up, keeping a close eye on the kitten so that I can stop if it tries to finds my van sunsetting. Don't worry, Mike. We're gonna get you down. Luckily, I can find plenty of foot and handholds. Mike is out of a out. Bah. Mike is out on pretty thin branches, but fortunately, it stays put. Maybe it knows that I'm here to help. Oh, okay. This looks better. I continue to talk to it as I advance, and I hear Mike meow weakly. Whenever it's safe to look away from where I'm stepping, I check the kitten and it waits in what appears to be a attention. I climb until I'm at the same height as Mike, and it meows loudly, whistling strange at me. It remains stationary, which is good. However, it's just a little too far away out of the thinner branch. Maybe I could lure it out from choke with chocolate food. Okay, yeah, because I liked food the last time, so we're gonna. I make sure I sit steadily on the branch and carefully send my treats from my pockets. I just carried cat treats everywhere. Yeah, I'm a cat whisperer now. For Zell, you're out of here. Juliana or Juju, you're in. If Mike has been up here for a while, it might be hungry. I reach out for treats and I immediately see how the kitten nose twitches as if it's sniffing the air. You know you want it. Come take it. After a moment's hesitation, it eases closer, carefully making its way back along the thin branch. I lay my hand flat and the kitten grabs the treats and diverts it in seconds. In whatever. It it's really it really is hungry. I feed it more treats, making it come to a little closer each time before I grab the kitten with both hands and place it in my lap. Oh, I fed it in the rest of the treats, and it usually gets every single one out for them. Okay, I think we. Now comes the part where I have to go get both of us down safely. I reach my foot back, probably the best thing here. Keep my foot free. Sorry, this will be over in a minute. I grab Mike and put it in the bag before placing it over my back again. After that, I begin my steady descent and I pull it out smoothly. When I reach the last fork in the tree, I drop down and make freeing Mike my top priority. I open my bag and bring the kitten up to my arms. You okay, Mike? Oh, I never seen him in that position yet. Oh. After a few seconds of being safe in my arms on the ground, the kitten falls asleep. I look at it curiously and stroke it gently over its back. It's almost Rosso. I don't know. Now I'm faced with what to do next. Yeah, what do you do next? I rescue Mike from the tree, but I don't want to let go of the kitten again. I don't want to answer whatever. Not the food. Yes, yes. We have achieved the mission of getting all three of the cats. Yes. It's just one more cat. Sure, it'll be a lot of work, but Rose expert really soon. I make sure the text her when coming in computer. We can freeze and lock the door. Yes, yes, yes. Roselle jumps up from the sofa when she hears us and speaks and sneaks up to us. Where's Scruffy? In your room. She reaches out a hand and tenderly strokes the kitty's chest. The kitten? The kitty? Hello there, sleepyhead. Maybe because it's very tired or because of Roselle magic, the kitten isn't scared by her touch. It was stuck in a tree, so it's pretty tired right now. Oh no. I'm glad it got down safely. Well, I kinda got it down and you should be thanking me. How about we fetch Mike some food and water and you can tell me all about it. Sounds good. Will you take it? She nods and I hand her a sleeping kitty. Second later is hungry feasting on its food and I sit down next to Ro on the sofa for the first time in a very long time. That's kind of sad as that's the first time in a very long time. Sometime later. Are you about to see the future? The future. This is some time later, so I guess not the future really, just a little bit. Oh my god. Look at everybody. We are cat people. We got a whole thing here with probably I say Mike will probably never go up there, but that's probably for more Scruffy. Yeah, just Scruffy. Maybe this is probably for Scruffy also. He no, not Scruffy. It's probably for Olive. He like stretches and he scratches and then he goes sleep. And Olive is on the couch, obviously. And then these toys are for Mike. And then he rules the world. Scruffy rules the world, so that's why he's holding a globe. It has already been about almost a year since they all moved up. This is some time later. They should have said a year later. So much has happened. The trips that the first week when introducing the cats to each other are long over and they are all getting along well. A little too well, actually. Me and Ro are outnumbered 2-3 in most matters. Olive and Scruffy have really taken it upon themselves to teach the youngest everything they know. Mike's not as shy and scared anymore, but I wish they could have held back in some matters as the mischievous, playful little thing never ends being trouble. Yes, I think Scruffy teaching him like, alright, so we'll hunt for this mouse and we'll bring it to our owners. And Mike is like, oh, okay. And then Olive teaches Mike like, all right, we're gonna sit on Roselle's book and never get off until she starts petting us. Oh, okay. So now Mike is kind of a mixture of both of them. All right. We have a sincerely calm time together, and we wait for Ro to come back and in with the mail. Oh, we got mail. The door busts open, and it is blur of yellow. Ro busts in, surprising both me and Mike. Oliver Scruffy not so much, as the form is still sound asleep, and the laters seemingly never surprised by anything. Oh, Roselle! I see you're not in your pajamas or your other outfit. You actually have an outfit on. Nice going, Roselle. I think Roselle feels better. Hey, Juju, guess who passed their finals? I've taken it, I'm guessing you. I don't know, maybe no. It then snaps my fingers and I turn to her. Oh, I know, you did! Yep. Her face almost as beaming as her dress is yellow. You know, Ro, I'm proud of you. I know you put through, I know you put throughout and look where you are now. I know, you're smiling now. No more hiding away in the dark room and letting your life get away from you. We're saying this to her. It is great to have the old you back. I would not say that to my friend. No more hiding in your dark room. She's quiet for a moment, but it's a good sort of quiet. I couldn't have done it without you, you know? And these 3 cats that I brought home. You helped me more times than you think, I bet. Anyways, enough of that. I think we both earned ourselves a treat. Well, you did all the earning, really, but I won't complain. With that, we leave the apartment under the computer under the complete supervise of Scruffy, who would mentor who would maintain order while we are gone. Yep, Scruffy. See, he's the ruler of the world. To some extent, at least. We matured around for a good long while before choosing to cafe to stay at. After that, we continued to walk without any care descent like our good old days. Ro and I both stop as we spot a no. In the distance, we were sharing a small blue cruise together. Maybe it's not just like the other days. No. So now that we have graduated to, do you still want the cats helped me out tonight with some. Do I think? Alright, if there's like more cats for us to discover, I'm gonna have to stop it here because it might take some time, but I won't for somebody other. We crouched down to not frighten us close in. What should we call it? How about cat? Oh, oh, okay. Oh, wow! Look at this credits. Project led. All right, we're gonna watch the credits. Oh, who's that? I don't know. That looks like Mike. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you look at all like the before. Ugh, it looks like Roblox. And all the pictures before and after of the pictures. And when they were designing, what did that look like? That looks like the room at the end. Ooh, we got Mike, we got Scruffy, and Olive. Oh, alright. You're a cat now. Thank you for playing. Thanks, Roselle. Oh, look, Olive. Oh, Olive was there. That was cute. I wish they all popped up. They might have, and I probably just wasn't looking. If you guys can find them, if they popped up, let's check our gallery. Okay, my question is, like, can you get different pictures of them? Like, I'm curious. I'm curious now. Maybe you can get 3 different pictures of Mike, and you get 3 different pictures of Olive, and you get 3 different pictures of Scruffy. I think it's just the way you play out the game matters, determines the type of picture you get. So I hope you guys like this video, and see you guys next time. Bye!